All right, so I want to do something a little bit different. This is Ari Aster from B Sharp and C. I am just going to go ahead and just randomly do a cover song. So I typed into the YouTube search best covers, came across a woman. Her name is Jennel Garcia. This is the piano cover of the song Creep by Radiohead. And I just want to go ahead and give it a listen. So, Scooby Doo, let's go. What do we got? Oops. Ooh, nice.
When you were here before,
Nice reverb on her vocals.
couldn't look you in the eye.
Really deep but nice
You're
reverb.
just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special.
I think that's the only swear word.
But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here?
So I really like this. This is really nice. You know, it's interesting. The piano is really nice. And you actually notice more. Now, I don't know if the piano player is just adding a little bit of inflection as far as like some tasteful notes like nines and stuff like that. But like you can hear um, some of the dissonance. I don't know what the actual chords are, and I can't remember how the actual studio version is. So I mean, I wouldn't doubt it if the studio version had some pretty flavorful chords, but when it's just piano and someone's playing some dissonant chords and stuff like that, you hear it a lot more. You can distinguish it a lot more, and I really like that. Um, but you have the piano playing, a little bit of like reverb on the piano, and then you have her vocal track. Really nice, and it actually does not sound like she's using, well, you know, the engineer or whoever worked on this. It does not sound like there's any auto tune or any pitch correction being used. So if they did use it, and I understand some people do, some people don't, but the majority of modern artists and engineers will go in and pitch correct. But if they did use it, it's so subtle that they actually did allow some of the notes to be off center, which, to be completely honest with you, I prefer anyways. I prefer when I hear someone sing a note and I hear that the person starts off a little flat and then straightens it out. And Freddie Mercury was a great example of, he was all over the place, you know, and sometimes he would come in sharp and then come down, and you can hear him make the adjustments. And I like being able to hear a vocalist use their voice as an instrument as opposed to the engineer doing it in post production, right? The reverb also on her voice is nice, and you kind of have like an interference pattern. I don't mean to sound like I'm an astrophysicist or a particle physicist, but you hear certain lines interfering with previous lines as far as the reverb is concerned, and that causes a little bit of a ringing effect. But done correctly, it's actually not bad, and you hear that in her vocal track, unless they're adding something in post. But I don't get that impression. I get the impression it's just a natural reverb that has some interference. You know, some of the reverb is echoing and reacting with or interacting with the leftover residual reverb from the previous phrase, and it causes a little bit of a ring. Done subtly like this, it's a really nice effect.
You're so fucking special, but I'm a creep.
Okay, hold on. No, I hear. Okay, I think that's actually an organ added in post. That's what that is.
I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control.
Love her voice. Good quality voice.
I want a perfect body.
You hear that? She didn't go into the E in body exactly on point, but she ended on point. So she's hearing herself sing and making adjustments. I don't know why I prefer that over actual auto tune. I prefer to hear that than some engineer sitting in a studio somewhere saying, "Oh, she came in flat. Let me fix that." She is controlling how she sounds, and I like that. Hold on, wait.
Perfect body.
Beautiful.
I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around.
I like the exhale after.
You're so fucking special. Yeah, I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. She's running out the door. She's running out. She's run,
I like that. So, I don't think that what I was saying before was actually accurate as far as this interference pattern with the reverb. And a lot of it depends on the feedback that you're getting from the reverb. If the feedback is up high, then when it comes back and interferes a little bit with an earlier phrase, you'll get that echoing. It does actually sound like there's a keyboard player in post adding little breathy types of organ sounds. Um, because it didn't sound like it was just from the vocal track. But it's still an amazing effect. It just adds so much.
whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special,
Really great quality in her vocals.
but I'm a creep.
Right there, just that breathiness right there. Just beautiful. And it's almost like David Gilmour accidentally playing pinched harmonics when he plays guitar. His style of play where he holds the pick so close to the flesh on his thumb that he will accidentally play a pitched harmonic and just let it go. Just go with the flow. Just let it play out with the rest of the guitar solo, you know? She has a very breathy approach. So if something comes out, if a word comes out almost unpronounced, but very breathy, it's a very beautiful accident. Now, she might have done it on purpose, but she does have a very breathy approach. And I think that that just, that just lends itself to having these breathy parts of phrases and syllables that are just really, really nice.
But I'm a creep.
The way creep was right there was so nice.
But I'm a creep.
At the end of the word was just whispered, and she might not even have thought to do that. I think it's just the quality of her voice.
I'm a
A
weirdo.
weirdo, wicked weird.
What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
Piano player is
I
really
don't
good.
belong here.
Mm, really nice, really nice. So who is this girl? So she is Jennel Garcia. Very, 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 very nice. I'll tag her in the video that I upload. She's from the X Factor. Jennel Garcia of the X Factor performing a piano cover of Creep by Radiohead. Really, really, really good. This has 11 million views, and I mean, she posted it about a year and a half ago. I'm sorry, 4.5 years ago. So it's been out there for a bit, but still, I mean, 11 million views. That's just insane. And you know, it's funny because I know how hard it is to pull something like this off. Even though it's a live performance, no one just puts the song on and does it. You emotionally connect to it. You know the song very well. You might even sing it a couple times ahead of time. There's a lot of work done in post production as far as making sure the levels are nice, making sure equalization is nice. You know, the piano playing was really nice, really flavorful, just beautiful. So I don't know. I just wanted to do something random, and I came across her just now. I already subscribed. Oh, and I think you do have to hit the. So I already subscribed, and I hit the bell. Does the bell do anything or not? Well, I don't know. But anyways, I already subscribed, and I'm going to tag her as well on this video. Let me know what you think of her singing. I think it was fantastic. I think the piano player was awesome. Let me know what you think of my review or my reaction to her singing, and stay tuned for more stuff. If you have any suggestions for me, you know, lately I've been on this kick of doing covers. If you have a cover that you want me to do, put it in the comment section below. But that's it. This is Artie Astor from B Sharp and C saying, keep it groovy.